GCSE Computer Science is an excellent choice for anyone who would like to learn more about how computers work. We study the following topics as part of this qualification. We look at how we can solve problems through algorithms. We learn what an algorithm is. We learn how to evaluate and compare existing algorithms to solve known problems and to develop our own algorithms. This leads us on to programming in Python, which is the world's most in-demand programming language. And we learn to implement our algorithms and to write programs that solve problems using this language. We learn a variety of theory topics, including how data is represented in computers. So how is it that every single program and file on our computers and on our phones is made up entirely of zeros and ones? We learn about the different computer hardware and software, how these components relate to each other and function together and work together to make a complete computer system. We study computer networking. We look at how individual devices can be made to communicate with each other, whether they are in close proximity or on the other side of the world. We study cybersecurity as well, one of the most important and growing areas in computer science. We look at how we can avoid the different threats that we face when using computers on a personal level, and on a larger level when we're looking at organizations and indeed entire countries. We study relational databases and structured query language, looking at how we can build systems to store complex quantities of data and manipulate them. And finally, we look at the ethical, legal, and environmental impact of our use of computers, and in particular, there is a strong focus on the issues of privacy arising from the way that technology is constructed. This course follows the latest AQA 8525 specification. All assessment for this qualification is via exams at the end of the course, one on computational thinking and programming and the other on theory. The kind of student who is likely to do well in this course is someone who's interested in getting an understanding of how computers work and somebody who enjoys coding. So you would have enjoyed the Scratch work that we did in Year 7 and then the additional complexity and power that came from studying Python in Year 8. You'll get to solve complex and challenging problems, and so you'll be the kind of person who enjoys problem solving and someone who wants a qualification which is both intellectually challenging and stimulating. To succeed at it, you need to be somebody who can think logically, and you need to be a good mathematician. You need to have enjoyed the coding units that we've studied and have good problem solving skills and also be resilient, someone who, when something doesn't work right away, rather than giving up, thinks, okay, what do I need to do to get this working? And you need to be somebody who is prepared to do your final assessment solely through exams with no coursework. Computer science can lead to a variety of careers. Some of the more obvious things would be, for example, a software engineer, a coder, but also games designers and games developers. It's an excellent introduction for being an IT consultant, for cybersecurity analysis, or if you wanted to work for the police as a forensic computer analyst, someone who was interested in being involved in database administration, or a web developer looking at building the technical backend to websites. And these are all areas in which there are many excellent employment opportunities in the Reading area because of the huge number of technology companies that we have on our doorstep.